do I know if the business in the trade district will close down soon? Considering it's getting dark? Or is it is already dark?
Like as you entered the city, like shops were closing.
Down. Right.
Yeah.
No, in that case, I have nothing to do tonight, so... I say, will I be confined to the cathedral itself, or am I allowed to take a nice walk out?
Where is the whorehouse around it?
She has some work to do tonight. It's fine.
Elling kind of scratches. Elling to this.
I need to make some money, guys. Come on.
Elling to this scratches his chin and says, "I suppose, given your service, and despite my reservations, it wouldn't be entirely fair to ask you to confine yourselves to a single building." He thinks about it and then turns to the High Priestess again and says, "If I may press upon your hospitality a little further, would you possibly have room tonight for my apprentice Silas to stay in the cathedral, that he may adequately keep these visitors to our fair city company?"
Kind of beats an eye.
Get wrecked, Silas.
Do
I recognize that as a bit of a slight to Silas as well, or is it not? I guess.
He's definitely being put on babysitting duty. A second ago, it was implied that he has he has important things to go and do. And now, she said that to Elling. She said, "I'm sure you and your apprentice have important things to do." And now he's saying, "Actually, I'll go take care of those on my own. Could Silas stay here tonight and keep an eye on these two?"
Yeah.
I raise an eyebrow and say,
"There's a bit of a slight there, but I guess at the same time, you're not fully aware, because of just the mystery and the incognito involved of the relationships and so on. So you get the sense that it's a slight that you couldn't say for sure."
Yeah.
To that I raise an eyebrow and say, "Would the term hard-hounds be appropriate?"
Elling lets out a short bark of laughter, although Lorena doesn't seem to entirely get the joke, but she does say, "Yes, I suppose 3 rooms is more or less as easy to serve up as 2. Very well, your apprentice may stay here tonight, although for his room you shall be paying, Elling." Which cuts Elling's mirth slightly short, and he says, "Yes, I suppose I shall."
You're to pay to stay at the church. Wow.
I shall make arrangements I shall make arrangements in the morning. You know I'm good for it, High Priestess. To which she replies, "I'm really not sure that I do, Elling, but that can be a debate for another time. For now, go about your business. I shall go about mine," she says, standing up and taking the flower with her, and says, "If the 3 of you await here, I shall see to it that you are adequately accommodated momentarily." And both she and Elling leave the room together, breaking into a hushed conversation as they leave the room and sort of go around the corner and are basically out of earshot. And leaving the 3 of you sitting in this well-furnished study with the book still open on the table. Apparently everyone leaves their books out around here. And alone.
Okay. Yeah, so I cross my arms and look at Shallan and say, "This whole thing seems to be wrapping up a lot sooner than I imagined. Do you... I suppose we should wait until the morning, but...
Of course, and then I still wish to... what was the captain's name that we... in Goldshire, that we fought with?
Lakeshore Captain?
That's a good question.
Because we have his sword, so I feel like we should...
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, remember, he put it down and gave it to us as...
Marshall.
That was North.
Yeah. No, that was he was because there was because there was the captain of the guard from the Red Ridge contingent that fought alongside you in Goldshire, whose name I'm struggling to.
I don't know if we ever.
I don't know if we ever got it. I think he I think he set off to gather his men or try to, and you guys resolved the situation before he ever had a chance to earn his pride back. So, yeah. You got none of you have seen him since.
Okay.
He's been disappeared somewhere.
What was the
Lordaeron
marshal's
is
name,
duty.
though?
It was Marshal McBride.
McBride.
Like Danny
But he gave it to us, right? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It back. It was like
exactly. That was a show of gratitude and payment for our assistance. Yeah. No, I'm just wondering. So I'll just say, well, we still need to meet up with Marshal McBride, and I did say we would be able to speak with or interrogate the prisoner. I do wish to speak with the warlock.
Suppose he did on that. That would be interesting. I agree.
Probably won't be forthcoming with information, but anything we can glean from it would be most useful.
I'm sure the Stormwind or the Stormwind military will be eager to rectify their mistakes.
I would think so.
And
then I'll just turn and be like, and what of you, Silas?
Yeah.
What of me?
Silas was just like cleaning under a nail with a dagger or something.
Yeah,
exactly.
I was really paying attention.
What will you be doing on the morrow?
Probably getting back to work. More cheese to sell, always.
Of course. All the cheese in all the world.
Your employer seems displeased. Have you been working for him long?
I had a bit of trouble with authority with my previous position in the organization, so I was assigned to him.
And I just kind of look at him like, you don't say.
Yeah, and I've been assigned to him, so it's going quite well.
Some might call you a naughty dog. Just kidding. That's a really bad joke.
I like it.
Boom. Okay.
He is.
So I just gotta I'll just be like, so is he also trying to think like the politically correct way to say like a Worgen, right? Like, is he also
positively hairy?
I would hate to speak about his life for him. If you wish to know such thing, you can ask him yourself.
Seems
if he was
incredibly
Worgen,
protective.
sometimes quite private about such. Some people do not take kindly to it, and overuse of dog jokes does get old ever so fast.
I'm sorry, I do not have much experience.
7 times faster.
Interacting with the Worgen.
Exactly.
Shut up, DM.
That's well done.
Yeah,
he
that was worth
appreciates
it.
my joke.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so at about this point, brother, I'm gonna run outside and check his name real quick. What is it again? Sano, brother Sano, enters the room and says, "Greetings, adventurers." Sort of not clearly having not been sort of told names or how best to address you. Well met, adventurers. I am told that the 3 of you will be accommodated here in the cathedral tonight.
Yes, that's good.
If you would follow me, I will show you to your rooms.
I quickly
He's
we're
like
at the
an old
entrance,
man.
right?
Got
Put my cheese knife away.
His voice isn't really that smooth. It's like if you would follow me, I will show you to your rooms.
I quickly apologize and go grab my gear and then
Put my cheese knife away.
Yeah, you just. I mean, it's not like it's just like a short jog across the floor. It's like it's a matter
nice
of
print.
Well, yeah, I mean, like it's the matter of sort of if you jog, it's like a matter of 20 seconds to go grab your backpack and be ready to go. And he leads you back out into the main cathedral, crossing to the other side, and then into a like up a short spiraling staircase to a higher level, where there are an array of doors on one side of a corridor, and the other side being windows looking out over the west side of the Cathedral of Light, the Cathedral Square, and eventually shows you to a trio of rooms that are all next to each other. The doors, he just opens the doors. They don't seem to have locks on them or anything. And says, "I trust these accommodations will be adequate." And I don't know. I mean, if you were expecting the Ritz or something, you're a little bit disappointed. But that, it's well furnished rooms, beds, areas to wash in. Each one has like a kind of a desk with a mirror set on it, like some writing implements and stuff should they be required. At the foot of each bed is like a chest into which you could put your belongings. The chests do apparently lock. They have sort of a key resting in the lock. And yeah, like what else would be an amenity? No, not just because of the side of the corridor. No, I mapped in my head because of the side of the corridor. The rooms do not have windows. They are a little cell-like, but each is lit. Oh, no, you know what? Actually, let's say that they have like skylights. There's like each has a wide kind of glass window in the ceiling, through which the light of the moon is being shone bright.
Does it have curtains?
Yes, it's got a sort of shutter that you can pull across.
Good.
Unless you accidentally turn into a Worgen.
Hate that.
With that, you wake up like one side of you's hairy that's been like lying in the moonlight.
Exactly.
Sounds uncomfortable.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is. Sure.
Well, I mean,
unless anyone has requests or anything, Brother Sano will leave you to your accommodation. With the, just come and find any of the clergy if you need anything.
Of course. Thank you.
I appreciate Hope's hospitalities. And about the matter of dinner, will we be required to go out ourselves, or?
Should you wish, we could certainly have meals brought to the rooms.
Look at the other two.
Certainly have. I keep forgetting he's an old man. You can certainly have meals brought to your rooms.
I kind of shrug. Say, I didn't get that much dinner, so appreciate it.
This is a point, probably, Silas, where you feel that yes, you probably should insist that dinner is brought to the rooms because it would make your job of keeping an eye on it.
He hasn't said anything. I said, Talia, how about dinner out?
Yeah, so I was planning on taking a nice moonlight walk.
Kind of frown at that. It's like, no, I don't think so. If you do really want dinner.
Silas, you're more than welcome to join us.
No, I'm sure I would be, but no, I'm afraid.
Of course.
I don't care much myself, but I feel like it would be worse for all of us if you chose that option.
Let's just spoil sports.
Yes, it is quite my choice. I am in charge of the situation.
Well, then I suppose dinner is in our
I believe you were
room.
sent to accompany us, actually, so come. And I begin to make my way out, like, towards the exit.
I quickly walk over and just, like, stand between them and the stairs down or whatever. And I'm like, really?
I put a finger in his chest and say, I believe you are blocking my employer. We wish to head out for dinner.
I kind of like look at you, like kind of dead in the eye, like sit, like, do you actually want to do this? Like, and then I like put my hand on my sword. Well, not my sword, but like, and like the cheese knife that I had out earlier.
The cheese knife.
Exactly. The dagger / cheese knife.
Said, now Silas, play nice.
No need to get overeager. Your boss has so graciously provided us with the option of an outside meandering walk. Why not combine that with a nice moonlight dinner? Perhaps in a park.
I'm afraid I could not guarantee that perhaps something might happen while we were out and about. This isn't a joking matter. It is not as if there are no enemies to the Alliance who may find it a good opportunity to get involved in our organization. I'm afraid I cannot allow it. If you wish to leave, it will be over my body, and I will not be going with you.
Nice. He appears to be quite serious. Perhaps we should acquiesce to his request, after all.
It'd be terrible to be hounded by misfortune out there.
getting worse by the minute.
Yeah. So, did I ever realize, like, did I ever get the sense that he spoke any type of, I guess, I forget the version of Elvish that we speak, but that version.
Thalassian?
Am
I right, Jack?
No, Thalassian is of the...
Blood elves?
No, it's the...
No, that's of the...
Donassion. It's Donassion.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Obviously.
What are the Broken Isle elves again?
Where are languages on the character sheet?
Suramar elves speak...
Yeah. I thought those were Thalassian.
Yeah. Anyway, but in Darnassian, then I'll just turn to you. Be like, something about basically like a dumb dog, basically just to you.
Nice, good one.
Oh, funny boy.
But it's just, which is not something you would normally hear me say.
Mm.
And I'll just turn.
Thalassian is high elves, half-blood elves, and blood elves, which is a derivative of the Darnassian language.
Okay.
And the third elven language is Nazjar, which is the Naga language. It doesn't specify one for the Nightborn, but I guess they're just basically high elves, so they would speak Thalassian.
Yeah.
I mean, unless their language changed when they became Nightborn, but like, there's no real reason it should have. So yeah, it would just be Thalassian.
Cool.
Mm. So yeah, I sit on bed, cross my arms, and look at Silas and say, "But you mentioned you had problems with authority before. Is this what? Where does this?"
The problems I have with authority, I do not say I do not wish to work on. Helen Trice is a more trusting employee than many I've had before, and I would hate to be subjected to one who was, well, less happy to give me at least some freedom.
I see.
It's good that you give. He gives you more than apparently you give us.
Yes, it is. I would hate to be in your position.
So, considering you have barred us
so real
from
quickly,
the
by the way, just for the sake, Chris.
Okay.
Poor Jacko.
in the room. I'm sorry, Jacko.
That's fine.
Go
I don't
ahead.
mind. No, it's fine. It's too late now.
I'm sorry. The rooms that we have, what's the window situation?
Skylights.
What are the ways out of this place?
We only have a skylight.
Yep, skylights, and like, I mean, the doors don't lock, and like, if you desperately needed to get out fast, if you wanted to make a Jason Bourne escape, like you could push open the door to your room, cross the hallway in 2 steps, and dive out through one of the stained glass windows, and you'd only be up a couple of stories.
I said, let's do it.
Yeah. But we'll wait till the dog's asleep.